Welcome back. Here we are in Palm, and we got a quest here with Lord Quinn. Helena, Luna, Eclair, where are you? Been waiting and waiting. They couldn't have gone to the wrong place, could they? We were to meet at their favorite inn. Pardon me, we're here about your request for help. Ah, excellent. Wait, were you not the kind students who once found my wife's lost wallet? We are. Guess that might have been us. Well, anyway, would you help me find my family? It may be a bit time-consuming, if that's alright. Accept the request. Sure, why don't you tell us the whole story? Now, where should I begin? Even we nobles have been rather busy lately, with the current situation going on. I've been liquidating some of my assets to raise funds for the army. Our family has been doing the same. She returned to her father's estate to supervise the liquidation, taking our daughter and our maid with her. Oh, I see now. Must be feeling lonely without them. I am, yes, but it's only temporary. Nothing compared to what families on the average soldier have to endure. Anyway, everything was more or less sorted, and I thought the chance to meet up with them could be a break for us all. So I sent them this letter. I'm so glad you're finally coming home. I'll meet you halfway so we can travel together from there. I'll see you at the inn that serves those pies you love so much in our favorite town to relax in. Yeah, that's just vague, mate. I've been waiting here, but there's been no sign of my wife or my daughter. Did they get lost on the way? Were they caught up in some incident, or did you send a vague message and they think it's somewhere else? I'm so worried, my stomach's in knots. I completely understand. Are you sure your wife knew this was where you meant? Absolutely, their chicken pies are unforgettable. Nothing extravagant, but the flavor was simply perfect. My wife and daughter loved them. That might be true, but the letter sounded really vague. Maybe your family went to a different place that also has good pies. We don't mean to be dismissive of your worries, sir, but this does seem like the most likely explanation. That hadn't crossed my mind. Thought this was the only place that it could possibly be, but well, you seem to be experts at this kind of thing. Please find my family. We will. I promise. The inn in their favorite town to relax in, and they like the pies. Well, this is probably a good place to start looking. It's got to be somewhere as quiet and as peaceful as Palm, at least. Ulster and Milsanti are likely candidates as well. It's also the place on the road to Lemaire. But I guess that doesn't count as a town, plus I've already done it. Town has to have an inn with great pies, too. That's something to go on, at least. Let's go speak to him again, see if we get any more details. It's gotta be Milsanti or Ulster. I'm going to wait here in case my family returns. The inn in our favorite town to relax in. The place that comes to mind is White Footpath Tavern and Inn. Please find my family. I have no one else to ask. Okay, so let's see here. Ulster or Milsanti? It's like, just go back to Leaves. It could be Leaves for all we know. They still have pie there, right? Let's go to Milsanti, though. Goza told me about the legend of Lake Gala. That the water in the lake is cleansed of mana, reflects a person's true nature. Perhaps there's some connection with the mysterious ruins that appeared on the byroad about a month ago. Do you think that could have anything to do with this galley? The plot thickens. Clearly does. The legend of the lake, the mysterious ruins and galley must all be connected. This could be useful for our future missionary work at Lake Gala. Mary? Bridget, Instructor Mary? Didn't think we'd run into you here. Class 7, what a pleasant surprise. Bridget and I were just catching each other up on what we've been able to learn recently. Now I'm curious. Bridget, how has Alan been doing since, basically the same? Actually, no. I'd say he's somehow gotten worse. Put in a request for a transfer. He wants to leave the 4th Division and go right to the front lines. Bridget, I'm sorry, I really don't mean to worry you. Alan's situation is distressing, but for now, just have to try to bring him around. On a brighter note, I have some hope-inspiring info to share. Might be able to use it to help the students at the main campus. Thank you, Bridget. And I'm sure Alan will come around. Deep down, he knows how you feel. Try to stay strong. You're right. Can't give up yet. Sounds like she's got her hands on some useful intel. Stuff about Alan sounds worrying, but we'll just have to leave him to Bridget for now. Seeing Bridget pitching in when she already has so much on her plate has inspired me. I'm going to keep my job as an instructor no matter what my father says. I want to be there for all the main campus students and give them the guidance they need to get through this. I haven't told Alan that I've been working with everyone from Thor's yet. Alan's the Thor's alumnus too, so I don't know why he's acting so strange. I'm going to do what I think is right and see things through to the very end. If you have any problems, just speak to me. There weren't any clues about my sister in Grenville. My sister got on a military Air Force ship and then suddenly we lost contact. I know it's not all that unusual, but I'm still worried. I think we've met this person somewhere before. But if it's something to do with the military, maybe we shouldn't get involved right now. Dad and Mom were so worried. With the way things are in the capital, I haven't been able to get in contact with my sister's friends either. There's no point in grumbling, I just need one good clue. Oh, good luck, Levin. Good luck. You need it. Harsh, eh? And got some nice work from Diana, apparently. Compared to me, my sister is way more outgoing. I bet she just turned up and asked for something to do. Diana seems to appreciate the help, though. I'm a sad excuse for a brother and an adult, but I don't know how to change. My sister's a ball of energy, but I've been the opposite ever since I was little. I know I can't keep on like this. I need to do something to change. Anything interesting here? We've already got that there. Very well. I asked Anna if she would let me handle doing inventory, and she agreed to it. I've gotten used to the register, and learning a new job is really fun. Anna's been really tired lately. I can take some of the burden off of her, even if it's only a little bit. Anna's been really tired lately. She's not on the second floor at the moment. She said she was going to the church. Galley plush. We'll still check upstairs. I can never know. Nope, nothing was said. Very well, very well. Gonna got pushed out the way then. Ghost. Must be a ghost. Diana doesn't really talk about herself much, and every now and then I catch this dark expression on her face. As if she feels guilty about something. Something must have happened in her life before she came to town. Maybe one day she might open up to me about it. Every now and then I can see Diana weighed down with terrible guilt over something. I'll just have to wait until the day she decides to come to me with the truth. I see Diana in the chapel rather often. She always has this fervor about her, and her eyes are so deep with repentance. She must be carrying a heavy burden. Perhaps Father Goodell will know a little more about her circumstances. Nope. Often see her in prayer. Circumstances. That's just a slight change. Being here makes me feel close to Adios. I know she can hear my prayers. I pray that she'll watch over those important to me, regardless of their position or nationality. Oh, forgive me for rambling to you out of the blue. Imperial Defense Force came by last night on patrol. No reason to believe anything is seriously amiss, but please look after yourselves. Will do, Diana. Okay, so, Emily's up there. And you're looking at him, why? I went to Reich's to hang out today, but he left out that way and threw something. But he dropped it, so I went to pick it up for him. Packing it out this way and threw something. But he dropped it, picked it up. Got it, okay. I got my draft card. I'll be leaving Mulsanti. We have fewer and fewer men in town. It's really putting a burden on those we leave behind. It's not as if I can refuse. Even Sydney's working hard at the military academy after all. Problem is, how am I going to tell Father? Need to find a way to just spit it out. I'm trying to work out how to tell my father that I got drafted. There are so few men in town, I'm worried about those we're leaving behind. It's war, though. That's war. Ration distribution has started even in Milsanti now. They only hand out some select foods, but things should be easier to get a hold of now. They've requisitioned so much lately. Tonight I'm going to make the most of these new rations to whip up a delicious meat curry. Ration distribution has started in Milsanti, so food is a little easier to get a hold of now. Meat curry. No one upstairs, no dots. More dots, more dots. More dots. Ooh. August 26. Sunny weather again, 23rd day of observation. Galley hasn't come out, but a boy has been sighted on the terrace. I've been thinking lately about what Galley's voice might sound like. Is it squeaky? Maybe super gravelly. I can't wait to find out. Galley's noticed that I'm watching him. Strangely, the boy staying at the inn came out onto the terrace. Ended up flinging a book off the terrace. Galley can't eat a book. Can I go pick it up? My dad is so rich, I don't understand why he had to go to war. I thought that as long as you had Mira, everything would be fine. That you wouldn't have to do anything you didn't want to. That's what Dad told me, but he lied. He did the right thing throwing away that book. I don't need anything from a liar. Can I go pick it up? Dad always told me that if I had married anything wanted, book from a liar. Liar! Okay. Rean, is that you? I haven't seen you since our fishing competition way back when. How about that? You seem really different somehow. Hey guys, nice to see you again. Hold on, aren't you from the Crossbelt branch of the Fisherman's Guild? What are you doing so far from home? We're traveling across the Empire on an environmental survey. Though we're really only at Lake Gala because Lord Lakelord gave us some juicy info. There's a guardian here. Oh, those beautiful black scales gleaming in the wake of the waves. I'm so happy I got to see this before I go. Feel like I can find the courage to face the battlefield now. Oh no. Yeah, Coppin was drafted. After our last survey today, he's headed to the conscription office in Crossbell. Tell you the truth, it hasn't sunk in yet. This doesn't feel real. But you know what? I figure a peaceful world where people can kick back and fish is something worth fighting for. I see. Don't act all so gloomy. You know I'm no good with this serious stuff. So, we saw the fish from the bridge over the lake. It looks so dark and imposing. Just what you'd expect from something called a guardian. If you've got time, it's more than worth your while to cast your line here and see how it goes. Cool, thanks for the tip. Maybe I'll take a look later. Coppin, I know things are going to be tough, but I believe in you. Your fishing and survival skills are top-notch. You'd better make it back from the war in one piece. Thanks, Peter. I'll do my best. Take care of the rest of the investigation for me. I saw the shadow of a huge fish on that bridge over Lake Gala. It's got to be the Guardian. If you're free, it's more than worth your while to cast your line here and see how it goes. Coppin, I know things are good. Thanks, Peter. Yeah. Fishing bait, exchange. Well, may as well. Sell the fish. Yes, sell that. Let's get that. I really should use some of these because I got 32 now. So, you know, I really should use them. It's like I just don't need the evergreen. I just don't need it. The training for the new soldiers gathered in the nearby Grenville has started in earnest. Well, why did they take them to Ernest? So they're going to make me join them there, huh? Ugh. But the status I gained as a businessman and the merit I saved up are completely useless in this situation. My life is basically over. My status and my merit are completely useless in this situation. Your life is basically over, innit, mate? A war's about to start. It isn't only the conscripts who are anxious, but the ones left behind as well. But all he worries about is work and money. I'm really at my limits of my patience. See if I care anymore. My husband is more worried about his work and his money than the family he's leaving behind. I'm really at the limits of my patience. See if I care anymore. Yesterday evening, the Imperial Defense Force came to town. They marched in here like they owned the place, but when they couldn't find what they were looking for, they left immediately. It happened just after Sydney left town. Gave me a real fright. Pretty freaked out by what happened the day Imperial Defense Force came to look around. Except Sydney hasn't run into any trouble. Yeah, it'll be alright. Hello? It's been some time since I was last in Erebonia. Has it? The records have brought many things to light that weren't previously visible. But the seeds of chaos have begun to sprout. Various powers have begun to converge and enact their respective plans. Now the question is, what role should I play upon this stage? Yes. What role should you? I intend on unraveling this massive knot into something more understandable. But the seeds of chaos have begun to sprout. The question is, what role should I play upon this stage? Well, hello, Helena. Now, what is keeping my husband Luna and Claire? We want to eat this place's fish pie with the whole family. You think this could be... Yeah, it might one of Lord Quinn's family members. Pardon me, but what did you say, Rean? May we ask you a question? Kurt explained they were searching for members of Lord Quinn's family. So you mean my husband is waiting in Palm? I mean, I really love Palm, but you forget about how we all talked about how Milsantia's beautiful scenery is the best. My husband even said that this inn is the best because it'll fix up a fish pie using the fish we catch as a family. Can't believe it, he just does whatever comes to his mind. Can't say I didn't expect this. They've completely misunderstood where they were supposed to be meeting one another. Is that why Luna and Claire aren't here too? Now that you mention it, your daughter and the maid aren't here with you, huh? Yes, there was some luggage I wanted to sort out, so they left before I did. That's what happened. They may have gone to the wrong town as well. Assume Ulster then. Somewhere else. Can't think of anywhere else they could be. This is Luna we're talking about, so it's entirely possible that she completely ignored the town part of the directions. Ah. Okay. Understood. In that case, we'll continue to look for them. Thank you for your help. This is Luna we're talking about, so it's entirely possible that she completely ignored the town part of the directions. This is the only place I can think of. Okay, so we're done with Milsanti. Let's go down to the lake area. Let's see what's going on there. So, yes, on the bridge. Okay. Just wondering if I could teleport closer from a different direction, but... Nope. But that's the wrong way to go. Let's see here.
Here I go!
My turn!
Now.
Can you fish, Cheetah?
It's my turn!
Yes!
I don't think she can. That's one way to fish. That's one way to fish. I don't think she can.
Wow, look at all those fish!
I know you can.
My turn!
No, thank you. Don't think we've fished with you yet, have we? Don't think so.
Now.
It's my turn!
It's my turn!
Right, anyway.
There! Here's one!
Oh, hello.
It feels lively.
Feels huge. That was it?
Wow, it's a rare one!
Indeed. Estrella. My god. This must be that guardian Peter told me about. Guess I should report in just in case. Reported the catch to Peter and Coppin. So it's a large black perch. An Estrella then. Looking that beast must have taken a lot of skill. Not really. Right? This kind of fish doesn't swim along every day. Even the guild's master fishers would have trouble bagging one of these babies. You're practically a divine angler now. Nah, I just got lucky, that's all. You didn't even get it. No need to be so humble. Really gonna have to step up our game now. Drop by when you get a chance. I'll have your reward waiting. Thanks. Again, like, you didn't get it, Rean. They'll be all like, well, I suppose I can fish rather well, can't I? Like, mate, you didn't get the damn thing. That was Muse. Don't you try and steal her glory. That's not what I want. I want you. Let's see what we get here. Maybe we'll get it because we haven't got it, but don't feel like it'd be too useful for me at this point anyway.
Very well.
Very well.
I shall go.
You shall go. So, based on what was said, we do want to go here, don't we? The rest lodge. Because she ignored the town part, she said. Yep, they weren't there before, but... what's taking Mother and Father so long? Don't they know how long it's been since we've all been together as a family? Lady Luna, are you sure we're in the right place? Master Quint's letter told us to meet at the inn that serves those pies you love, in our favorite town to go and relax. Of course I'm sure. Besides, this is the only inn in town. And the pie they serve at this lodge is some of the best I've ever tasted. That's Lord Quint's daughter and maid right there, isn't it? Sorry to interrupt, but we might be able to help you out. Una explained Lord Quint's search for his family. What? Father's actually waiting at the inn in Palm? I guess the chicken pot pie they have there is pretty tasty. I knew this couldn't have been where he meant. Sorry for putting you for all this trouble. Have you found Mother someplace else already? Yep, we ran into her in Milsanti at the White Birch Inn. I knew it. That place has the best fish pie in all of La Mer. That menu could give this place a real run for its money. But I'd still rather have the walnut pies from here all day. Ooh, I do love walnuts. Glad to hear it. In any case, let's get you two back to Lord Quinn over in Palm. Helena, Helena, Claire. I was so worried about you. I feared you got lost or that something happened to you. I'm still shaking from the nerves. But Father, I had no idea. Sorry for worrying you so much. It's entirely my fault, sir. I should have been the one taking the lead. Dear, I'm so sorry we made you worry. To think we'd end up causing you so much stress. There's nothing to forgive, my love. I'm just so relieved to see you. As I am to see you, but I have to tell you this, dear. The description you gave us, favorite town and those pies we love so much, anyone would think it was the White Birch Inn at Milsanti. It was you who went to the wrong place, not us. What are you saying? I obviously meant the White Footpath Tavern and Inn in Palm. I thought you meant Noche, No Kate, whatever it's called, the Rest Lodge. Miss, each location we visited on your family trip was a most wonderful place. Claire's right. It's just as Claire says, isn't it? It comes down to it, every place we visited could be a contender for favorite, couldn't they? I suppose. Once this war is over, we should travel together again. Let's continue making precious memories as a family. I'll discover more and more places we'd like as well, okay? What a wonderful idea. Yay, I can't wait. I'd be honored if I could accompany you all. Thank you so much for you finding my family. Without your help, it might have taken days or even weeks before we were reunited. I'm in your debt. It was our pleasure. We can imagine how terrible it is to be separated from your loved ones. Just glad we were able to be of assistance. I hope you'll always get along as well as you do now. Indubitably. I'm scattering. Ooh. Chicken pies, fish pies. Ugh. But I like sweet pies a lot more. I'm gonna get walnut pie. Looks like she's not gonna back down. All things aside, it's so wonderful to see them getting along well. It's a pleasure working as their maid. At last, I'm reunited with my family. I can never thank you enough for what you've done for me. This place is unrivaled when it comes to chicken pies. But personally, I prefer Milsante's fish pies. Still, my husband made a good choice picking this as the meet-up spot. Alright, so... now I want to head over to Reunited Island again, because on here, apparently, because I was informed in the comments, thank you very much, where the last chest, well, I won't say last, I assume last chest that I'm missing is somewhere on here. Somewhere, like the trial chest. There's Beryl. I was like, who's that dot? Like, oh yeah, it's Beryl. There it is. So I need to go down there. Which you're pretty close too. Although I should. Rather than because I know who it's for as well, because I was informed about that as well. So thank you very much for that. So let's get you in and you in. Who's you in? I don't know. Traveling the car.
Where would you like to go?
Reunited Island. Near the statue.
All right. Setting coordinates.
Because that's actually closer. We'll get there. Eventually. So far up. There we go. 95.
A powerful foe.
It's a bloody panda.
On your knees. They're open. Take this. Leave it to me. Petrifying shells loaded. You're not going anywhere. Here. There.
Seems fairly simple so far.
Damn you.
He's mad now.
Leave it to me. On your knees.
Ow.
Weak. Very well. On your knees.
Right, just leave Machias alone. Oh, bad energy.
Ready.
Indeed. Okay.
Petrifying shells loaded.
Debating
You're not
healing
going
and stuff.
anywhere.
Like, sort of like, should I? Big bamboo. What? Alright then.
Damn you.
Wasn't expecting that.
Leave it to me. Ha! Brace yourself. Blinding light, gather in my blade.
Interesting.
Iola's Saber!
Bing bam ba boom boom boom. That's the actual issue here, isn't it? Well, especially if you can keep doing that.
It's my turn.
Alright then. Smacking the defense down on you.
Fire away!
Resist. Yep. I should really check that before I do that, but
I won't forgive you! Very well.
Okay, let's do that now.
Seize victory! Noble rise!
Leave
Leave it to me.
No, I have to heal up at this point.
Yeah. Ready. Petrifying shells loaded! You're not going anywhere!
Oh, come on.
It's my turn.
Actually, I should do that, really. That would be good for us. Should really try and take advantage of, the damage dealt. Well, the inside didn't really work well for us there, but alright, whatever. Don't get bare energy nonsense.
It's my turn. Petrifying shells loaded! You're not going anywhere!
Oh, come on.
Very well.
I have insight. You'd think I'd have it as well.
Shield. Protect
No.
us!
It's you that dodges. I don't dodge, Oh, there we go. See, if you moan enough,
Weak.
things work out for you. That's how
Leave
it
it
works.
to
That's
me.
how it works.
Arcus, activate! There! Ha! It's my turn. Locked and loaded. Fire away!
Right in its chest. Like, bloody hell.
Leave it to me.
Indubitably. Tricks coming.
Leave it to me.
Would have been nice to have had that. It's coming up at that point. It's a shame. Still got his insight, though. He's got his guard. I forgot about that.
This'll help. I didn't ask you to do that. Ready.
But he did it anyway.
Very well. Let's go.
Finally got a break on it.
Strengthening.
Oh, well, it's dead now.
Yeah! No problems. Let's continue.
I mean, there's quite a few problems in that. Other. I just like that. Other. That's 197.
A matter of course.
No. Well, that would have been nice beforehand, but... I know. Before you say, I know. What do we get? Noble Arc. So, are we done with the trial chest? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... We can't do that one yet, obviously. Can't get back there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23. Yeah, everything's done there as far as I can do at this point. So, I am thinking we'll actually end this part here, though. In the next part, I think we'll start off with, because there's a monster kill in the Avon Hills, isn't there? If we start there, and then maybe go over to Ulster and get the rounds done there. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta. For now.